Oh yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for yet another video. Today I decided, since it is the end of the year, well technically it's New Year's Eve, I was going to give you guys my yearly favorites. Now truth be told, I really only got into, buying makeup, I want to say, oh, when was that? I want to say it was the end of July. So July, August, September, October, November, December, 5 months. I've only been like buying for makeup 5 months now, and AliExpress too. So I'm going to give you, it's mainly AliExpress items with a few authentic items here and there, just to let you guys know what I really like use every single day or close to it when I put on my makeup, so you guys can know like what's good to buy off AliExpress. Stay tuned, stick around. We're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys is my makeup brushes. These are like my holy grail makeup brushes that I received off AliExpress. I legit use this every single time I put on makeup. So the first one I'm going to show you there in no particular order is this one. It's an Artiste dupe. I use this one to either put on my foundation or to blend my foundation or to blend everything on my face. Like this one is what it looks here. It is a gold edition. I got this one off Amazon. They are on AliExpress. They're on eBay. Anywhere. You can buy this single or all together. If you guys want, I can find a link to a single one of this. But this is like beautiful. I love it so much. I could probably even find a link that I bought off this. The link of it was expensive, but I got this one for free when I used to review. So this is one of my favorite brushes. Next one I'm going to show you is this Sigma one I actually just recently received from AliExpress. It is a taper highlighter brush. It is my favorite one, not to put on for my highlighter because I like to use a fan brush, but when I'm blending and stuff like that, this one is a favorite. The next one I like is not that one. Is this one. It is the set I got from eBay. It's like one of the dupes to the unicorn, and I just totally dropped it, so let me get that. But this is the dupe to the unicorn brush that I showed you guys a while ago that I kind of need to do a real versus fake video on it. Whoops. But I like to use this to kind of brush off when I'm baking and done baking with my Ben Way powder and stuff, which I should probably include in this video. But this is what I use, and it's just beautiful. It's so soft, and it's like the perfect dupe because I haven't, truth be told, used my unicorn brushes yet because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to get it dirty. So the next one I like to use is these. I think this is a Real Techniques dupe. I got this off AliExpress. The whole set was like only $6. If you want me to see if it's still alive, I totally can. Let me know if you want me to find links to anything and I'll message it to you or comment or anything like that. I use this for when I contour and a bronzer and everything dealing with bronzers and contouring because this is my favorite thing to use. Next brush I have is this. This is the one I use to put on my Ben Way powder, and truth be told, I tried to do it with a blender. I always go back to using this one. It's part of the same set I showed you with that other brush from the Real Techniques dupe. I use it every single, not every day, but like every day I put on makeup. I love this brush. Next one I have, I think these are all like eyeshadow related except this one. This is like an ABH dupe. It is the number, I don't know. I use this so much that the logo came off. That's how long I use this. I had this for months. I want to say since like October. I bought it off eBay for like $1. It has a little spoolie on the end and the part to do your eyebrows. I use this every day to put on my eyebrows. It is the holy grail for me of cheap eyebrow brushes that has an ABH logo. If you don't want the logo to come off like mine's, you can either do like a clear polish or there's this like clear spray you can do or hairspray. There's lots of ideas. I'm just too lazy to do all that. Next non-eyeshadow brush related is this one. I got this off eBay for free because there was like an error because the seller didn't want to accept the price of $1 for a 10 set. I told you guys about this in one of my AliExpress haul videos. So yeah, I use this. It's on eBay. It's available like anywhere. You just search over brushes and you can find a single or in a set. I use it mainly on my lips when I'm doing like an ombre lip and I kind of want to like put on the lip gloss and then let it fade and blend evenly. So that's what this is for. The rest of these brushes are for my eyeshadows. There's a lot more that I use, but these are the ones I use all the freaking time because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of do like an smoky eye all the time. Today is a little different, but all the time I do smoky eye. These are my smoky eye favorites. I have this one here, and then I have this one just similar to that. This is a Zoeva, and the Zoeva logo is almost coming off. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a Luxie pencil brush. I love to use these two for when I'm applying my eyeshadow and things of that nature, but when I blend it, I like to use this one. This one is actually a BH Cosmetics brush. It says number 5 from the Dot collection. This one is a Sigma blending brush that I got recently from Ali. They're so awesome to use on my eyes. So that is all the brushes I have to show you. I'm going to go in the random category and continue on, and then I have my eyeshadow palettes. Alright, so the next things I gotta show you is like really random. First thing I gotta show you is my ABH dip brow I received from eBay. I buy from the same seller every single time. Oh, it's so beautiful. I, of course, lost the tops to it because that's just what I do. But it has the little part here. I get it in a medium brown, and it has a spoolie on the end, and it still has the logo. I'm surprised because I use this all the time. I have like 3 in my drawer right now because I like to use it so freaking much. Next one I got from the same seller as well on eBay is my ABH liquid eyeliner. I love it. It costs like less than $2, and it lasts me, I want to say 2 weeks because I wear eyeliner quite a lot, but I use this all the time. It doesn't smear. My eyes water sometimes, so sometimes over here, like it'll smear on that part because my eyes water, but on the other side it does not. But to prevent that is my next item I have, which is actually from e.l.f. It is the eye primer and liner sealer. It has a sealer here, and it's just gonna like open it. This is the primer, and I use this all the time before I apply like my base to kind of prevent creases and things like that on my eyes. But I also love the sealer here. So what you do is you just, it's like liquid, and you put it over your eyeliner, and it helps prevent, you know, the eyeliner from creasing and falling and blah 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 and looking like a hot mess like you just were crying. The other day when I did the video when I talked about my lash glue giving me a reaction, I didn't use a sealer, and I should have, and that's why my eyeliner was running. Anyways, the next item I have is once again from eBay. I bought it from Aliexpress before too. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like that. Replicated, I don't know why. It is the eyebrow pencil, not pencil, it's like the eyebrow gel. I use this all the time too to make my eyebrows kind of look a bit more natural, even though they still kind of suck. But that's another favorite of mine. And then this one is like probably my most favorite out of everything. It's my MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer I received from AliExpress. It cost me somewhere between $3 to $4, maybe less, which to me, I'm cheap. I wish it was $1 because look at this tiny bottle. But this tiny bottle lasts me, I want to say, somewhere between 2 to 4 weeks. I use it all the time. I use it to cover up spots. I use it as an eyeliner, eyeshadow primer. I use it for every freaking thing. Like, this is just a beautiful piece of work. It's an NW42, and I use it all the time. The last random category that I have is my lash case, which I didn't think I was going to use because I'm not using lashes right now, obviously. But this is so freaking cute. Like, it just looks cute. And then it also stores up to 3 pairs of eyelashes. Or I want to say, yeah, 3 pairs, and I have one in right now. I had some other ones, but I kind of threw them out because I didn't like how they looked. So that is all I have in the random category for my 2016 favorites. Well, technically 5 months favorites. So I'm going to finally get down to my eyeshadow palettes. This was hard for me to choose. You know I have like 100 eyeshadow palettes, right? Yeah, but I decided to choose the ones that I use like all the freaking time. So sit back, relax, because I'm going to go ahead and grab them. Alright guys, so I could not make this any less at all. Like, I just have so many eyeshadow palettes and I like them all. Not all of them, but most of them. So this is the like smallest amount I can bring myself to record. So the first one I had to show you is one of my OG palettes. Like the first ones I ever received from AliExpress. It is the Lorac Pro. It is the black one. I believe this is 12 colors. And you can tell that I use this all the time. I haven't used it in a month because I have so many eyeshadow palettes. But when I received this, y'all, I used it for a month straight. Look at that. I hit the pan in espresso because I use browns all the time. Look at that. It's like almost empty. But yeah, I'm going to like swatch maybe like 3 colors just so you guys can see why I would use this. I have no clue what it looks like anymore because it's been so long. But 1, 2, and 3. Those are the 3 favorite colors that I ever used from this palette. And I love it so much. So that is one of my favorites out of like probably 20 that I'm going to show you guys. The next one is a pretty recent purchase I did last month. It is my Makeup Geek. It is the, I don't know what, this was in the set that you can buy. I got it during like the holiday sale or Black Friday, and it was only $30 out of $60. So this is what this one is, and my favorite colors to use is that gold one, obviously. But these 3 right here, I'm going to read the names. It is called Sidekick, Cocoa Bear, and then the last brown is called Cabin Fever here. And also this one, Cream Brulee, is like, I use it in any eyeshadow look, any one at all. I use these to transition and this as my base when I put on eye primer. I use this every time I put on my like eyeshadow. I was really surprised because somebody was like, Makeup Geek don't show well on black people, but it does. I love it. So the next one I have for you guys is the Delancey palette, which of course I put this up here. When I got this, I used it way too much. It is like a cute mini dupe for the Morphe 350, and that is one of my favorites that I use all the time. It has awesome transition colors, and I used to contour one of the shades. Next palette from AliExpress is its mini palette. I believe this one was like less than $18. I want to say it was like $17, $15 with shipping. This is what it looks like. It's like a 35F dupe palette I did, and it was in my top 10 AliExpress eyeshadows. I love this, like the colors, brown, purple, even that perfect black shadows in there. So that is another one of my favorites. The next one I have to show you guys are going to be in my little Chanel bag. This one is another 35 color eyeshadow palette, and if you don't know me by now, I kept talking about this forever because when I got this beautiful unicorn palette, it is the 35H that I only seen once and I have not seen it since. Came broken, so that's why the 3 shade shadows are gone, but this is a beautiful specimen of a palette, and I'm just going to swatch one color right quick. It's really hard to just choose one color, to be honest, but I will. I used this for like a month straight. This is what it looks swatched, and it's beautiful. It's like a full texture and it's all shimmer. I had to swatch one of these for you guys. So the next one I have is my Zoeva Smoky. All of the Zoevas, to be honest, are my favorite, but this one is my favorite Zoeva, hands down. It is a smoky palette, and you can tell I use this all the time because I hit the pan in my shadow real light, I think it's called, real night, and it's real light. I don't know why, because it was black, but all of it's gone. Some of it went into the other shadow, so sometimes I kind of dip my brush into the black to go in my eyes because I miss it. I need a new one, but this is like my favorite one for black eyeshadows and brown eyeshadows that are really, really dark on my skin tone. Next one I have is my BH Cosmetic Authentic Pride and Prejudice Zombies. This one is honestly my favorite BH Cosmetic palette because I like smoky eyes. It has that perfect black, and then it even includes like a gold. I used this whole eyeshadow palette before. I love it. Even the highlighter, good transition shades. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. Next one I have is, of course, going to be my Huda, the one with actual foils I got in my group buy. It is amazing, and I use it way too often. These are all that I use all the time, but this one I use so much. I mainly, to be honest, only use the foils in the gold, and I also use it in the red and pink golds too. Sometimes I would use these two colors and these two colors, but sometimes not really. The golds or the foils up here, I really do touch those a lot. The next one I use is going to be Authentic. This one is my favorite eyeshadow palette, hands down. I don't regret purchasing this. Get it together, girl, because I cannot talk. It is going to be my Juvia's Nubian 2 palette Authentic, and it is dirty because it's in my drawer, and when it is in my drawer, I put my Benway powder all over the place and all kinds of stuff. It's treated so bad, but I love this eyeshadow. Like, look at the colors, and it's just nothing compares to this palette. I use Kenya to contour all the time. I use Nairobi, Never Ready, Ya, Sheba. I use all of them. This one is a perfect, like, outer crease color. It's just look at it. It's just so beautiful, and I could talk about it all day. It is hands down my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time, and I'll probably use it every day for the rest of my life in any color. Next one I have as an eyeshadow palette. I believe this is the last one. Yep, it's my new purchase, the Violet Voss. I can't pronounce nothing right now. Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. I was surprised and nervous. $60 for this doggone thing. I was like, this is not going to be something that looks good on my skin tone. Look at those colors. Look at that purple. Look at the brown. Look at the gold. It's just beautiful. I used it for the whole past 2 weeks non-stop. I don't know if you guys can tell on my Instagram. Follow me if you don't already, but this is what it looks like here and on me. I have photos of me using it if you're interested in seeing that. I use it way too much. I am in love with this palette. The next items I have to show you are not really eyeshadow related. This one is my favorite highlighter of all time. Is the ABH Ultimate Glow Kit I received from my group buy from DHgate. It is beautiful, and it's my favorite because gold is all over this palette except that one. I used all of these, and I use it so much it's so dirty, so sorry about that. I use Golden Dawn and White Sand all the freaking time, but I love this because it's just so gold. The next item I have to show you is going to be my Bahama Mama. It's a bronzer I got from AliExpress. I found it randomly. I don't know what made me decide to choose this. I honestly chose this one because she was the blackest girl on the cover. I'm glad I did because it's like the perfect bronzer. I use it all the time on top of my contour to kind of like blend between the Benway powder and all that. So this is one of my favorite and only bronzers I like to use from AliExpress. The last few items I have to show you is lip gloss wise. You probably know this already if you watch my videos a lot, what lip glosses I would do. So, like it's any surprise, it's these. This is going to be the True Brown Cave from Kylie on AliExpress because it's the one I'm wearing right now. And if I'm not wearing browns, I'm wearing purples and I'm wearing golds and I'm wearing reds. So it's going to be Leo and then Rain and then Poppin' and Vixen. The Vixen one is the only authentic one. The rest are from AliExpress. I wear these in every freaking video. If you watch my videos, you'd be like, this girl's wearing the same makeup. Probably, but you know, it's what I do. The next one that I have is totally not really different, but ColourPop. It is my favorite ColourPop of all time. It is in the shade Dupes. I wear this like too freaking much. So this is another purple, of course, that I like to wear. So I believe that is everything I have to show you for my 2016 favorites. Me buying makeup for 5 months, I have quite the collection, but this is the makeup I use non-stop. I am the kind of person, especially with my skin tone, I like golds, I like browns, reds, and purples, so that's why you see a lot of eyeshadow palettes with those colors and the lippies as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome day night wherever you are.